Hello everyone. Today is Saturday, May, I believe 21st. It's Doomsday or Judgment Day or whatever. But I'm out in the garden. My first time using my tripod here that I found, so hopefully I'm in the frame. Yeah, it's hot out today. It's probably around in the mid-60s right now. Probably around 15, 16 Celsius. And it's only about 11 o'clock in the morning. So I think it's supposed to get up into the mid-70s today, which is good because it'll help dry everything out. And yeah, so today I'm going to do some planting, hopefully. Let me show you what I'm working with. This here, hope you all can see that, is my garden plot for this year. It's roughly, I don't know, 80 by 150, and then this side is about 80 by 130. So it's a fairly decent size. I don't know if I'll be planting in the whole thing. The lower, I guess you would say 15 feet of row, I added just a week or so ago to give me more space. However, as you can see down in the corner, hopefully you can see that it's very dark, meaning it's still very wet. We had rain like crazy all last week, so I wasn't able to plant at all. And there you see, I think you can see that, that red, actually an old oil drum. It's mounted on a frame on some wheels, and that's filled with water, which I can add liquid fertilizer to, and I can fertilize my crops. So the goal for today, hopefully you all can see me okay here. The goal for today is to plant what I can while I can. And the first step is tilling. First step with tilling is to raise these shoes so I can get more depth out of my tiller. And simply you release the nut, push this down, clear out any mud, and then you see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 holes, and basically gives you your guiding depth. When I till the final pass, which is what I'm at now, I take it all the way up to the top setting. That will give me maximum depth, which is still only about maybe 6 or so inches. And then finger tight, and then you tighten it up with your adjustable wrench. Once the shoes are adjusted, now you adjust the back flap. The purpose of this is to control how big the clumps are that come out. The farther up you have it, the bigger the clumps come out. The lower you have it, the smaller the clumps are. I'm tilling in a brand new plot this year, so the clumps still are relatively big to my standards, even with the door all the way down. But as the years progress and the soil and all the root matter and everything breaks down, it will be a lot easier to till and to get finer and finer soil. Alright, so we're all set. And by the way, if anybody is asking, this is a Land Pride. Let's see, what's the model number? Maybe it doesn't say it on it. I believe, oh, here we go. It is model RTA 1574. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. I can give you a closer view over here. There you go. Basically, it's a 74-inch cut, which is 6'2". My tractor roughly from the back is around 5.5 to 6 feet wide with the industrial tires on them. I think they're R4 or R1. I'm not exactly sure which one they are, but they're the industrial. They don't have the very heavy tread as the agriculture tires do, nor do they have a turf tread. So we need a little bit in between them. I'll be doing a lot of agriculture work, but I'm also doing a lot of turf work. So this is a happy medium, and so far it works very well. Alright, so I'm going to make my first pass, and then we'll see what we get. let's go check out the result. Hopefully everybody could see that okay. And again, if anybody out there has any tips, am I going too fast, too slow, this, that, the other thing, please let me know. So here you can see what was tilled up a few days ago, and you can see what's tilled up now. So the soil definitely is still damp. I wouldn't say extremely damp, but it's damp enough. And you come down here and you can see it's still clumpy. We do have a bit of a clay-ish soil here. But you know, you gotta use what you gotta work with what you can. Also for my tiller, the way it's set up is I don't have it offset to one side. I think it has up to, geez, I don't know, probably around, I think maybe an 8-inch offset. And I'll show you here. And what that means is that you would loosen this, and you loosen this, and you can slide this the tiller all the way to one side. So you got roughly 6 to 8 inches here on either side. But the way the tiller is set up now, it's dead center, and as you can see, it's wide enough so that it covers up the tire tracks. So that's one good thing about why I wanted it this size. The price differential between the 72 or not the 72, I'm sorry, like the 60 some inch, like maybe 62 inch and the 74, the differential price was minimal. So I figured I'd upgrade it, that way I don't gotta screw around with doing it, you know, offsetting this and driving where I tilled before. This way I don't have to drive where I tilled before unless I were to make multiple passes, which as you can see, the soil is pretty good. I mean, this is the best I can get it for this year. Hopefully next year it can be a bit better. Alright, that's it for this video. I'm going to finish tilling this up, and then we're going to get to planting. Alrighty?